Hey everyone, welcome back to Python से AI तक. This is day 2 of our generative AI journey. Before we jump directly into generative AI, we need to understand how machines actually learns from data. So today we will start with data analytics and slowly connect it to machine learning. Don't worry, we are keeping everything simple and beginner friendly. So let's get started. First, what exactly is data analytics? In simple words, it means studying data to understand something useful. So, for example, imagine your YouTube views suddenly go down. Data can help you understand what happened, why it happened, what may happen next, and what you should do about it. And this takes us to different types of analytics. So, the first type is descriptive analytics. It simply tells us what already happened. For example, your sales decreased last month, or your video received 10,000 views. We are looking at past data and describe the result. Simple, right? So, next is diagnostic analytics. Now we already know that sales went down, but the question is why? Was the price too high? Was marketing weak? Or did a competitor launch something better? So, descriptive tell us what happened, and diagnostic tell us why it happened. Now comes the exciting part, predictive analytics. Here we use past and current data to predict what might happen in the future. For example, based on previous sales, can we predict next month's sales? This is where machine learning becomes very important. But what if we don't just want a prediction? What if we also want the best action? That is prescriptive analytics. Think about Google Maps. It also predicts travel time, but it also recommends a faster route. So predictive analytics says what may happen, while prescriptive analytics says what we should do next. Now let's understand the difference between traditional system and machine learning. In a rule-based system, humans write every rule. If this happens, do this. If that happens, do that. This works for simple problems. But what happens when we have millions of possibilities? Writing every rule becomes impossible. So, machine learning works differently. Instead of giving the machine every single rule, we give it data. The machine studies that data, finds pattern, and uses those patterns to make prediction. That's why machine learning is more adaptable and scalable. So now let's understand two words that sounds difficult but are actually simple: bias and variance. Bias asks, did our model learn the pattern properly? And variance asks, can our model also perform well on nuance in data? Let's make this even easier. Underfitting means the model didn't learn enough. Imagine a student who didn't understand the chapter at all. They perform badly in practice and badly in the final exam too. That is high bias or underfitting. Overfitting is the opposite. Imagine a student who memorize all the practice answers but get confused when the exam question change. The model perform amazingly on training data but poorly on new data. Uh, that is high variance or overfitting. So, what do we actually want? We want a model that learns properly but doesn't simply memorize the data. And our goal is low bias and low variance, a model that performs well on both training data and new data. Now, how do we actually build a machine learning project? First, we understand the business problem. Then we collect the required data. After that, we explore the data to find patterns, trends, and problems. But that's only the beginning. Next, we prepare the data and train our machine learning model. Then we evaluate it to check how well it performs. And finally, we deploy it so real users can actually use the prediction. So, a machine learning project is not just about writing code, it's a complete journey from problem to real world solution. And that's it for day 2. Today we started with data analytics, understood how prediction work, learned the difference between rule based and machine learning, and finally explored bias, variance, overfitting, underfitting, and the complete ML workflow. If some of this world felt new, that's completely okay. We are going to understand them more deeply as we continue building. If you are learning with me from day 1, comment day 2 complete below. Like the video, subscribe to Python से AI तक, and I will see you in day 3. Keep learning, keep building, and keep moving from Python to AI.